Welcome! We're back. We're back again. Welcome to Junkyard Rat. We got a cybersecurity conference happening nearby at the Moscone Center. I met one spook already at Barbary Coast. And today we got our number one guest.
Our number one spook?
Our number one guest. You're not a spook, are you, Stephen Ferris?
A spook? No.
You're not a spook. Yeah, I was at Barbary Coast and I met some guy who was working the cybersecurity conference. He's an actor, though. He's an actor. He kept showing me his commercials on his phone.
What was the best commercial that he had done, or the biggest product, or whatever? Because he said he was like on an episode of something, and I was like,
he was in Dexter. He was in Dexter.
Oh, he was in Dexter. So like, that's a notable credit. Was it a talking credit?
Yeah, he had a talk. He started talking to me about how hot the actress was he was working with, which was weird because he's like, "Yeah, I've been married 8 years, but let me tell you about this actress who was hella hot." Which he was in the Super Bowl commercial. What was the? I think it was one of the liquor companies. I forgot which one. How you doing, Steven?
Just the same as usual. Still looking for work and stuff like that.
How's that going?
Bad. I'm still filling out applications, but I still haven't gotten an interview. But I've been taking more odd jobs, and so that's kind of helping. And still thinking about buying a pickup truck to help with doing odd jobs. And
you should do that. Do you sign up for what's the name of that website where
TaskRabbit?
Yeah, for TaskRabbit, yeah.
I don't know. I looked that up on Reddit, and people said it's not really that great.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I might try it, but we'll see.
That is crazy and stuff. I heard TSA is hiring, though. You could work for TSA. You know that SFO has no TSA problem because they go through a separate company.
Really?
Yeah, which is weird. I thought TSA was like a federal thing. I mean, I didn't realize there's like the one in Santa Rosa, the airport in Santa Rosa also has they use a contractor. And I'm like, well, why can't they use that contractor now and hire more TSA people, because that they're getting paid because they come from a different, but it's weird that you can use a different company for TSA,
That is weird, yeah.
When was the last time you flew? You haven't flown in a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. Let's see, I flew in 2018 twice. 3 times. I flew from LA to Sacramento, and then I flew from San Francisco. No, I flew from Sacramento to Japan,
That's right. Your mom
And
goes to
then,
Japan a lot, doesn't she? Or
huh?
your mom goes to Japan a lot. Doesn't your
Yeah,
mom?
yeah, she does.
Is she going again soon?
She has not been since the pandemic.
Or oh, okay. That sounds scary and stuff.
That
Yeah,
sounds scary.
it sounds scary going to Japan. It's like a. How long is it? A 12-hour flight, or how long is a flight?
Almost. Yeah, I think it's 11 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard being on an airplane that long. Like when I go to Chile, I haven't been there in a couple of years, but yeah, you're just sitting there and it's like you can't even move, you know? It's
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell I do it. I take weed gummies with me so I can pass out and stuff.
I thought you just went to Chile at the end of the summer. Didn't Vahe go?
No, if I didn't go, I haven't been there like in a year and a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't been there in a while. If I wanted to go, I don't know why you didn't go. But yeah, Vi and I don't talk that much anymore.
Well, his career seems to be on the up and up. Like he's traveling around more
Yeah,
now.
they're
Just
doing a
his
lot of
stuff.
theater shows and stuff. I
Yeah.
guess he was in Boise the other day or something.
Okay.
He was in Boise. Yeah, they're doing their theater shows like blowing up and stuff. Did you see the article about the comedy club owner who killed his ex father-in-law in Arizona? No.
Oh, I think I glanced at it. I didn't read the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know how I found that thing and stuff. You been doing open mics or shows? Do you have any shows or?
Not this month, but I didn't book anything for March, so I haven't even been on stage. Like I tried to go to a couple of open mics, but I didn't get on.
You didn't even sign
Okay.
up for painkillers.
I know.
I'm doing painkillers next month, and I'm like, you didn't even bother to sign up. You know, I was like, damn. Am I
Well, you
supposed?
guys were being wishy-washy about it, so
I don't know.
wasn't sure.
I haven't paid yet. I'm supposed to pay like $10, but I've never used Venmo. I thought I paid them. I'm not sure what happened. You know, I don't like I don't like putting any cards online. So, but I don't. Why can't I just give you $10? Why I gotta send you Venmo? You know? Why can't I just,
Yeah.
you know? Why not just give you the $10 when I see you?
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, why? You know? I've never used Venmo. Have you used Venmo?
Yeah, I use Venmo all the time.
I think Vahe pays people through Venmo and stuff. But he never paid me. He never paid me. Yeah, Vahe said, well, you know, I give you a ride from Walnut Creek to San Francisco, and I bring you back. So I don't have to pay you. I buy you some food once in a while. He decided he didn't have to pay me at all and stuff. It's crazy.
Oh.
I should sue him for back pay and stuff. But
Yeah.
those theater shows, I think he rents them out, you know? I think that's how they do it. They rent them out. He pays there's a rental fee. Because in the one in Walnut Creek, the that one is that one's got like 3 different theaters in downtown Walnut Creek where they perform.
Yeah.
And he's at the small theater, but they run like maybe 10 shows a weekend, because they run like 3 shows. They run like a big time show. They have speakers. The the leisure center. Yeah, they have like a big room. It's like I think 1,500. They got a small room, and then they got the smallest one. But yeah, I think that's how they do it. Is you got to rent them out, and then you got to sell tickets to make up. I don't know how much those places are, but yeah, you got to rent out those theaters and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. We need to rent out a theater once a month.
Okay.
You ever go
Let's
to
do it.
Stab? You ever go to Stab anymore? Or
Nope.
no more Stab.
No more stab.
I try to get on the board of directors of that one show, the one in Sacramento, is it Comedy Spot, the one in downtown?
Yeah, comedy spot. What'd you try to do?
He said he wanted to put on people in the board of directors. I said me. Oh no, me. He liked it, but I haven't heard from him. I don't know. I didn't realize they were still operating the Comedy Spot.
Oh yeah, it's still operating.
Oh, yeah.
It's a weird place for me. I like the place. They get great crowds on their Tuesday open mics, but that's all I can ever do there. I never get to do a showcase or anything like that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I feel like everybody who is in any kind of a position of power there just thinks that I'm like mentally handicapped or something. You know, it's just like,
It's weird. I mean, yeah, it's like weird. The whole booking thing is weird. You know, it's been that way for years and stuff. You know, yeah, it's crazy who gets booked and who doesn't and stuff. It's like it's a weird thing and stuff. I always thought I did well, you know, but like people get booked for different things, you know. One of my guests, Dante, who was he was in town. He went to the memorial for Jackie, and he said he doesn't book people just because he thinks they're funny. He books them for other reasons once in a while. So, you know, we always think like that you got to be funny, but some people don't like funny people. You know, they want to be the funniest person on the stage. You know, it's weird business. You know, like after a while, you know.
yeah.
Yeah. So I see your Cadillac is running again.
My Cadillac?
Yeah. Did you run your Cadillac or?
Yeah. I drove it to a feed store, and I bought a bale of straw, and then I went to Ace Hardware and bought some sand, 1 bag of sand, and 2 bags of organic compost, and then got some stuff from Trader Joe's and some cat food.
Are you trying to grow? Are you making a garden in the backyard? Is that what you're doing? Or?
Yeah, I'm growing some chiltepin peppers.
Oh, no, are they spicy or?
Yeah. Yeah, they're. I had this lady that used to take care of my dad's mom gave us a chiltepin pepper plant one year, and we kept it alive for a long time until I planted it outside, and it survived at least 1 winter, if not 2. But then it finally died. But of course, I had lots of fruits left over, and so I've replanted the seeds from those over the years. But it had been about 2 years since I did it, and this year, because dealing with all the cat stuff, I just didn't really have time to get into gardening and stuff. But this year, no more. I still have the 1 cat, but he's pretty low maintenance. So this year I had time to do it. So I planted close to 200 seeds, and over 100 of them sprouted. So now I've built a bed back there, and it has 30 chiltepin plants in it, and the rest of them I guess I'll just give away or donate.
That's a lot. Do you like spicy foods or?
Yeah, I love spicy food.
I never did. I remember when I was a kid, we were in some farm in Chile, and my grandfather, my dad's mom, we were with her, and then he gave me some pepper to try, and it was just so spicy. I never liked it. I've never been into it, you know. But my dad's really into spicy food. My stepmom loves spicy anything. Anytime we go to a barbecue spot, she always wants the spiciest sauce. But
Yeah,
I've never been like that. I never understood why. You know, I thought maybe there's something wrong with me or something.
there's nothing wrong with you, Chris.
Well, not, not with that. With other stuff, maybe. It's crazy. Yeah, you should make a business with your Cadillac. You could do like tours or something.
Yeah.
Do people like do tours in Sacramento? Are there a lot of tourists who go down there? And
Uh, yeah, like an old sack, especially.
yeah, you could show them where Gavin Newsom lives.
I'd have to get the air conditioning fixed in it, I guess.
Yeah,
It'd
like
be kind of cool if I could use it for Lyft and Uber, but they require a newer car.
yeah, they require newer cars and stuff. What about your car? What do you think about the gas prices now that you have an electric car? Does it feel different for you or?
Yeah, I don't pay much attention to gas prices at all. I mean, I did put gas in the Cadillac a few weeks ago, and I always put premium in that, so I really paid for that. But I think it was like $120 to fill the tank. But I drive it so little that I'll maybe fill it up like once a year, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I was wondering because if the gas prices go up, do the electricity prices go up too for the cars for charging
They
it?
they probably will, but I haven't noticed any increase yet.
Is that like who decides that? Is that the companies itself who decide how much they're gonna charge or
Yeah, kind of. It depends on how much they have to pay for the electricity that they use at their charging station. Whether they're on SMUD or PG&E or whatever.
yeah, like Tesla has they're testing out like a Waymo service here in San Francisco, and it's
Uh,
free, but you have to own a Tesla to sign up. So you just can't randomly sign up. That
yeah,
sucks because I would if they gave it to me, I would use it. You know, I'd be like free ride share. You know,
yeah.
I heard there's a problem like people are putting their children in the Waymos alone. You know, and
Oh,
they're upset with that. I don't know who's telling on the kids riding the Waymos. But yeah, I was watching a news program and they're like, "Well, we can't have kids riding the Waymos by itself." What do you think about? But in Phoenix, they have Waymos, and you could ride it at 14 years old if your parents give you permission.
I think we should do a session or a podcast and smoke in it. Smoke and do a Waymo podcast.
Joe Mama said that she was smoking in the Waymo and stuff. Have you been in a Waymo or?
I have not.
me? I haven't been in one.
We gotta next time you're in town. I gotta sign up for it. But next time you're in town, we'll try it out and stuff.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna buy a Waymo one day. You know, I'm gonna buy
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy one of those self-driving cars. I think it'd be the coolest thing. Some people are terrified. You know where I live in Rossmore, they had two buses they were testing out, and
Uh,
they got rid of them. Nobody wanted to be on them. You know, the seniors weren't too excited about riding the self-driving buses and stuff. But since I can't drive, I think it would be the coolest thing in the world. Do they like? Do they go charge themselves or something when the Waymo needs to get charged? Do they just drive themselves to the charging station
I
and
think so. Yeah, like that EV Go station over by Punchline.
yeah, that one. Yeah, that's where we
Yeah,
saw them.
Yeah, they charge right over there.
You just did the Sacramento Punchline?
I didn't yet. I'm trying to get on the April show, but I haven't gotten any word on that yet.
What about the bar area? They have a bar area. They have a little club too, don't they?
Yeah, the callback bar.
Oh. So did he know Jackie or?
Yeah, I knew Jackie.
I think I did too. I think I met her a couple times. But yeah, they had a memorial. I guess you weren't there because you don't like that club where they had it, a Laughs Unlimited, or
Yeah, I haven't been there in over 10 years, so I wasn't about to go just for that.
Oh yeah.
Jackie was cool, but I'll just remember her in my own way. I don't need to go.
It sounds like you have a cold or something.
Allergies.
Oh yeah, how's allergy season for you?
It's always horrible, but I never take anything. I just suffer through it.
Yeah, because all those drugs are bad for you. The Sudafed, or they're all they're bad for you. I mean, isn't that the stuff they use to make speed and stuff? Isn't the Sudafed and the stuff they use to make speed and stuff? I'm asking.
Probably, yeah. That sounds right.
Because you can't just buy that stuff over the counter anymore. They have it locked up. So anything locked up, anything locked up, I'm like, fuck that shit. Is it 90 degrees yet in Sacramento, or
is what?
Has it hit 90 degrees this year yet?
Yeah, I think there was it maybe last week or last weekend it hit 90.
Do you like hot weather?
Sometimes.
I don't. I mean, it's okay. When I go to Vegas, when it's like 110, what I do is I don't bring a lot of clothes with me, and I just I wash my clothes, and then I put it on wet, and I walk around, and like a half hour later, my clothes is dry. That's how I beat the heat wave in Vegas. I walk around with wet clothes. I think that would work in Sacramento too, but
yeah.
I told my sister-in-law, my brother's wife, that one time that I do that, and she just said, "You're just cheap. You're just cheap." But now I gotta. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't have a washer and dryer. I have it in my house, but you never do that kind of stuff. Just put on wet clothes and go for a jog or something.
Oh yeah, I've done stuff like that. What I like to do is I'll go for my jog, and then I just hop in the river afterwards.
Oh yeah, the American River.
Yeah.
Is it the American River? That's really patriotic and stuff.
That what?
It's really patriotic that you jump in the American River and stuff. Somebody told me they went camping down there, the American River. They went camping to that area.
Who camps down there?
I don't know. You don't know him. He's just a friend of mine. But
oh, okay.
yeah, he told me he went camping in that area and stuff. Are you doing that festival? Remember that festival in Humboldt?
Yeah, I signed up for it. I don't know if I got in yet though.
When is it and stuff?
In August.
Okay. Are you excited about Humboldt? You don't even smoke weed though and stuff. I saw a bus from the university was at St. Patrick's Day in San Francisco. St. Patrick's Day in San Francisco was crazy. There
Yeah.
there must have been like 100 drunk teenagers on the BART train. They all showed up at one time, and they were just wasted. And they were all going to the St. Patrick's Day, and they were loud. I mean, it was fucking loud, and it was like, it was crazy. It was really well organized. Like those are the kind of things I never got invited to when I was in high school. In
Yeah.
fact, during homecoming, my class every year we would decorate like the hallway, and not once did I know about it. I remember my freshman year, I showed up. I showed up on homecoming. My class had decorated the whole hall area. And nobody even bothered to tell me. And my brother was at that school. My brother was a senior. My brother never really told me about anything. He wasn't the kind of big brother who's gonna look out for it. He didn't tell me what was happening, but yeah, that's the kind of thing I would never get invited to. They would organize that shit without me. What about you? Would they invite you to that type of shit?
What type of shit?
Like if they decide they all want to go to the St. Patrick's Day parade and get drunk in high school, would they?
Oh, in school, no, but I have friends now that invite me to stuff like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I never got invited to that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But they were like loud too. It was. I've never seen that many people, and at first I was confused because I saw somebody wearing an Oregon T-shirt, and I thought it was like I knew there was a basketball thing going on. I thought maybe they're basketball fans, but then I realized. But yeah, there was a big St. Patrick's Day parade, and it happened near City Hall. But it was like I went by there, but I didn't really because it was like I don't know. They don't give out free shit and that stuff anymore. There's no free weed, huh? Aren't you Irish?
I don't know. Maybe.
Where is the Ferris last name from anyway?
Well, for a long time, I was told that it was from Ireland, but then there was a suggestion that really it's just English or maybe Scottish, but so I really don't know.
Have you done the DNA testing thing?
I haven't. Both of my parents did though. They did the 23andMe.
My nephew did it, and he said that we don't have Italian inside of us at all.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't have the heart to tell him that don't do those testings because we're from the old school, the old world, where they have a lot of secrets. They have a lot of secrets. Like my mom told me her father had another family or something.
Yeah.
I would meet them though. I'm one of those people like, you grow up in America. Everybody I know is divorced. Everybody, most of my friends, their parents were divorced. So to me, those things aren't a big deal. If my grandfather had a whole different family, I'd be cool. I'd want to meet them. See if they're cooler than we are. But yeah, my mom's last name was Valenzuela, so it's not easy to like if I looked for them, it wouldn't be easy to find them. It's not like my Skebakase family, which is really traceable.
Yeah.
Have you been to Europe or have you gone to Europe?
I have not. I haven't been to Europe at all.
Have you ever thought about it? Like where would you go?
I don't know. I have thought about But yeah, I don't know where I would go. I kind of have always liked the idea of like going there for business.
Oh
If
yeah,
I ever had
yeah,
business, then I would just go to Europe for business.
yeah. I hear you. I mean, I think Sammy performs in Europe.
Yeah.
I kept trying to tell him to perform in Chile because, believe it or not, Chile has the biggest Palestinian population in the world outside of the Middle East. You know,
Okay.
but I don't know why he won't go down there and stuff. But Sammy works hard and stuff.
Yeah.
He's performing in Austin on my birthday.
Okay.
I'm a
It's gonna
dumbass.
be.
I should go, but I already booked my package to Vegas and stuff. But
Oh.
I should have gone to Austin. I wonder if
Yeah.
I could. I wonder, could I like change my trip if I went through the company that I booked it? Maybe it's not like a travel agent where I could just call and say, "Hey, can I don't know." And I booked it from some company in India, so I always wonder if I always wonder, maybe I could change it and go to Austin instead.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I should do that. I mean, Vegas is fun, but the trouble is, I'm booked at the Harris Casino, and it was cheap because the Harris Casino basically they get you on the resort fees. They charge you like $50 a day in resort fees. So they'll let you in for like $20, knowing that as soon as you get there, you gotta give them like $400. Like, and it's my birthday, and I wanted to be in one of those hotels with the big ass pools and shit. But then I don't know. It's expensive though. Everything's expensive in Vegas. You should come with me.
Yeah.
You should come with me. I got a hotel.
All right.
Because yeah, get a plane ticket. I'm gonna be there from the 3rd to the 8th in May.
Oh well, I have to be in Portland on the 8th.
Oh yeah, are you doing Portland or
Yeah, I have a gig up there, some pop up show.
are you like driving down or are you flying?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
You're taking the train and stuff?
Yeah, last time I went up, I took the train. But then I have a show in Sac on the 9th. I don't know if the train will be fast enough to get back for that.
Well, no, I mean, I actually drove to Seattle one time.
Yeah.
That's a fun drive. If you ever, I don't know, with an electric car, but yeah, in the summertime, driving that like through Oregon is one of the nicest drives I've ever been on and stuff.
Yeah.
I did it in 2 days. I stayed at where they have the Shakespeare Festival in Oregon.
Uh-huh.
It's right on the border, I think, of California and stuff. And I stayed in a hostel.
Oh, Ashland, yeah.
Ashland, yeah, that's where I was at. It looked like something out of the 1950s. It looked like it was something out of the 1950s.
Ashland?
Yeah.
Oregon looks like something out of the 1850s.
1850s, 1950s. But
No, it's all Western town, an old Western town, isn't it?
yeah,
Ashland?
that's where they have the Shakespeare Fest.
Right.
Actually,
I've been through there.
There's a Shakespeare. I think there's a Shakespeare theater near where I live in Orinda. I don't know if it's still running, but they do. There's a Shakespeare theater, and I think the owner was I think his father was it Moscone or was it Milk? One of those two guys. Because I read an article about his father getting killed when they killed Moscone and stuff. Do you know the story about Moscone or?
Doesn't that have to do with like Harvey Milk and stuff like that?
Yeah. Harvey Milk and what was the guy that shot him? Dan.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh! And it was the Twinkie defense.
Yeah, he killed both of them. He killed Moscone and Harvey Milk.
And it's crazy because I park right by that building every day here, and the wall that his name was Dan White. The wall that Dan White went over is still there, and it's literally you just walk up to it and pop down it, and then you walk along the little walkway, and you can get into a window. But I'm pretty sure they've fixed those windows now. You can't just crawl in.
But wasn't he a supervisor too? I mean, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Wasn't he part of the? Yeah.
It was either no, he wasn't a supervisor. He was a district attorney.
Oh, was he?
Wasn't
Okay.
he? Wasn't he?
No, I think he was on the board. He was one of the supervisors, wasn't he?
Board of supervisors.
I don't know. Like, yeah.
Let's see.
And Moscone
What
was the
position
mayor.
did Dan White hold in government? He was on the board of supervisors in 1977.
You see?
There you go.
My memory's intact. My memory's intact.
So yeah. So do you know what the Twinkie defense was?
Oh, he said he ate some Twinkies and
It made his blood sugar make him go crazy or whatever.
he didn't even spend that much time in jail, did he? There was a couple of years. He wasn't even in jail that long.
Let's see here.
There's one woman who ran into a family near in San Francisco a couple of years ago, killed all of them, and didn't even get jail time.
Babes.
So what else are you gonna start growing in your backyard? You gotta grow some weed.
Yeah, maybe I will. I don't know. I'm gonna do some basil. A bunch of pumpkin plants came up on their own. Probably do popcorn again. And I told my mom if she has any extra tomato plants that she starts, that I'll take some of those too.
Yeah, tomato and marijuana are very similar, the plants.
Yeah.
I had a friend that used to teach people how to grow weed by teaching them how to grow tomatoes.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
I'll try it. Put a couple of them in there.
All right, so let's give you some history, folks.
Yeah.
Dan White served approximately 5 years, specifically 5 years, 1 month, 9 days of a 7-year, 8-month sentence for voluntary manslaughter of San Francisco Mayor George Moscone and Supervisor Harvey Milk. He was convicted in 1979 and released on January 7th, 1984. 7 year, 8 months. Voluntary manslaughter, not murder.
That's crazy.
White later committed suicide in 1985, 2 years after his release.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that you kill the mayor and Harvey Milk and you only get
5 years.
You
Yeah,
only get like 7 years. I mean, that sounds crazy. And
right.
Yeah, and Dianne Feinstein came in. Wasn't she like she became mayor after that?
Right.
Yeah.
She's the one that came in. Right.
Yeah, she came into power, and then that's how her reign started and stuff. And then the Mitchell brothers started fighting with her and stuff. That place isn't even open, the O'Farrell Theater.
No.
No. Why can't they open that place up? You know? That is crazy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Can you drive from Portland to Sacramento in one day? I mean, you can and stuff. You take off because I think comedians drive a lot. Like, I think Sammy and them drive around when they're touring the country. So you get on stage in Portland and then you take off, but you might as well fly and stuff.
Well, yeah, I'll think about it. The other thing I was thinking about was if I do buy a pickup truck that gets decent gas mileage, I could just throw a camper shell on there, and drive that up and sleep in the back.
That's true. You could do that. Get like a Jeep and stuff. It's in the middle, or you could say in the hostel at Ashland, where I stayed at. I stayed in a hostel in Vegas one time. Do you like hostels or?
Well, I stayed in a bunch of hostels in 2009, and I guess once or twice in 2014 I did too.
Yeah.
I haven't done it since then.
I did it in Europe. My brother lived in Rome. I went to Amsterdam, and I actually stayed in hostels in Seattle when I went up there. But they're kind of fun, but I don't know. If you're tired, you should just get a hotel room or something. Where's your show in Sacramento and stuff?
The show in Sacramento is well, let's see what I have coming up. So
I can't believe you didn't sign up for Painkillers.
Well, maybe I can still get on. I don't know. I'll check. So Best of SF is going to be in Grass Valley on Saturday. I might go up there. I'm not booked on it, but I might just go up there and check it out.
I thought you didn't like grass.
Rats?
Grass. I thought you're not into grass.
Well,
where is Grass Valley anyway? How far is that from where you live?
I don't know. Probably like an hour and a half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I went to.
It's kind of near where my parents live.
Oh yeah. Why can't he book you? I don't know what's going on with Vahe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you still have to go through Chris, and usually I have to send Chris over a period of a year or two, 20 or maybe more messages before finally I can get on. But that's fine. That's how it works.
Oh yeah, yeah. They do a lot of shows. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know how Chris even knows that many comedians anymore, because I haven't seen him in like 5 years.
Right.
I don't think he goes to comedy shows. So.
Yeah.
But maybe they'll put you on at Grass Valley. I thought you hated grass. You got to bring me a T-shirt from Grass Valley.
All right.
Something that says, "Don't ask me my size. You know what size I am." Let's get the biggest one there. Get like a 2X. Something that says, "I love Grass Valley." Or there's Weed, California too, isn't there? There's Weed, California.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna be smoking some grass? That should be your New Year's resolution.
Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, then Sammy is going to be at Sac Punchline on the 30th. That next Monday.
Oh, are you going there?
Yeah, I'll go over there. Sometimes he throws me a guestie, so we'll see.
That's cool.
And then let's see. There's the Johnny Taylor Storytelling Grad Show. Sometimes I can get a guest set on that. So I'm going to try that. That's on April 9th. And then there's a show in Nevada City called Wowie Zowie on the 11th that I'm booked on.
You can do the open mic in Lathrop.
And Lathrop?
Yeah, Paul keeps telling me about this open mic he likes to go to near his house.
Yep, at the fireside. You can do almost as much time as you can keep them laughing or engaged. So the guy the last month, there's probably been a handful of comics every Tuesday, and we all end up doing like a half hour or 20 minutes or whatever. And so the tough thing is it's one of the only bars in that area. So people are there to drink. They are willing to listen, but you have to get their attention.
Oh, how do you do that?
Just start telling jokes, bro.
You throw beers at them and stuff.
No, literally. So like, even me, the one night I did 15 or 20 minutes, and the guy never brought me down. He just goes, "Yeah, no, keep going. You're making them laugh, and we're fine." And so that's what we ended up doing, is just having fun. And after I did my set, a couple more comics did their set. Where the host said, "Okay, we're done. You know, that's it. That's all the comics we got." And the audience was like, "Aww," and they're like, "Oh, you want more?" And then the host looked at us. "Do you guys have any more?" And I'm like, "I've got an hour, man. Whatever you want me to do. If you want 10 minutes of clean or 20 minutes of dirty or somewhere in between, just tell me." And so I went up for another 15, 20 minutes at least. And so I literally did 40 minutes of comedy in a room with like 30 people in it locally that I could walk home from afterwards. And so it's been like that every week, and they're starving for entertainment, they're starving for laughs. When Hens came out a couple weeks ago, they were loving him. He did like 30 minutes and they loved him because they've never seen him before. And so, yeah, no, it's a blast. I like going to areas where they appreciate comedy. They appreciate you being there. And so it's nice.
How far are you from Lathrop?
From Lathrop?
About an hour.
I don't know.
Do you know where Lathrop is?
I know I've driven past it before.
Yeah, it's on the other side of Stockton from you.
Okay.
So, like, if you're coming from Sacramento going towards Stockton, you go on the other side of Stockton right before Manteca.
Didn't they film one battle after another nearby your house?
Really? That would be kind of cool.
It was near that area. I
wouldn't doubt it.
I think that's where they filmed. Did you watch the Oscars?
No, I didn't watch them.
You didn't watch the Oscars?
No.
You know, Sean Penn won an Oscar, his third one, but he wasn't there.
What did you think of his part in that movie? You saw that movie, right?
Yeah, it was great.
I saw the ending scene happening. I saw it happening like 10 minutes before it happened.
Oh yeah, it's a long movie. I actually went there.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours and 20 minutes or something.
Yeah, I saw it on was it Tuesday at the AMC. It's a long movie, but guess where Sean Penn was instead of going to the Oscars?
I'm guessing he was in some country doing some
Take a
relief
guess.
work.
Name the country.
Iran.
No, but you're close.
He was in Israel.
He was in Ukraine.
He was in
fucking Ukraine.
Of course he was.
Instead of winning the Oscar, he was in.
He never liked the award shows.
But it was his third one. Yeah, it was his third Oscar. He won actually for Harvey Milk. Didn't he win?
I bet.
He played Harvey Milk. Yeah. And he played that retard. Remember the retard?
I Am Sam.
I don't think he won one for I Am Sam.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah,
I Am Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably made fun of that one in Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. He wasn't retarded. He was autistic. There's a difference.
So...
That's the one with the Beatles songs in it, isn't it?
Yeah, the Beatles songs, yeah.
Which one are you talking about?
I Am Sam. I Am Sam. Yeah.
Was there a lot of Beatles music on that one? That's funny.
Yeah, they actually filmed. I used to live in downtown LA, and when he's working in the food, I think it might have been the KFC. He worked as a fast food worker. It was actually filmed near where I lived in downtown at the time in LA. I didn't realize maybe the character is based on me, like maybe the autistic Chris. You think I'm autistic? Do you think I'm autistic?
No,
Steven? But you think I'm a man child? Do you think I'm a man child? You know where Sabrina Carpenter? She was in Chile last week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got the Lollapaloozas in Chile. I don't even know why.
Huh.
I have no clue why they do Lollapalooza in Chile. But yeah, it's like a big festival and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. The biggest music festival in Latin America happens in Chile every year. The Festival of Vino de Mars, the music festival. You should travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds fun. I like Portland's a fun city and stuff. You know they got more strip clubs in Portland than anywhere else in the country.
I didn't know that, but I have a friend who lives in Portland and she works in strip clubs.
Oh, is she a stripper or is she like a?
Yeah,
That's hella cool. Are you staying with
yeah.
her?
Am I what?
Or are you gonna stay with her? Or?
I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I should hit her up.
Didn't you tell me? Didn't you go to Portland and she was like on vacation or something?
Yeah.
Last time you went down there, weren't you supposed to stay with her? And she's like, "Well, no, I'm out of town."
Well, I don't think I was supposed to stay with her, but she wasn't in town. Yeah.
Yeah, my brother did that to me when I was in Rome. He took
Yeah.
me. I was going to Amsterdam, and he's like, "Yeah, I got a friend in Amsterdam, and you can stay with." So at the airport, he's like, "Yeah, my friend's out of town," you know. So here I'm getting on a fucking plane to Amsterdam. I have no clue. I don't even got I don't got hotel. I don't got hostel. It
Right.
was raining too. I got there Sunday night, and I asked somebody at the airport. Some woman where the red light district was, and she looked at me like she thought I was asking her if she was a hooker, and which I wasn't. But I actually found a Chilean restaurant, and they sent me to a hostel. So, but yeah, it was crazy. He gave me some map. But the weird thing about Amsterdam, the street name changes every other block, right? So that
Yeah.
so it was confusing as fuck, you know. But yeah, if you ever go down there and stuff, you know, it was fun. I had a good time and stuff. Yeah, he asked me what what city you want to visit. I'm like, well, of course I want to go to Amsterdam. You know, I'm a fucking pothead. You know, and yeah, you could sit in these coffee shops, yeah, and just smoke weed. It's different. Like even the lounges here, they don't sell food. You know, like it's a different world. I think they're trying to close them up now. I think Amsterdam is changing a little and stuff. But enough about me. What about you, Steven? What about you?
Well, I have more April shows.
Oh yeah.
I'm also going to be at Golden Giggles on the 15th and Drake's Brewing Company on the 29th.
Where's that at?
That's in West Sac.
Oh, okay. Where's Giggles? Is that a?
That's it's in Oakland, 1517 Franklin Street.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I think Clara Vigil runs that one.
Oh nice.
Yeah. Are you cool with her?
I don't even know her. I mean,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't really know a lot of people anymore. Like when I go to a comedy show these days, you know, I might know one person or two, but there's so many new comedians that I don't even know.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into my Instagram page and the Junkyard Rat because I signed up with a Yahoo email account, and I started using the Yahoo. I couldn't get into it like 10 years ago. I've been on Instagram so long, but they wouldn't let me sign into my account unless they sent me some password to my Yahoo email. But my Yahoo email doesn't exist anymore because I haven't used it. So they wouldn't let me sign in again.
Oh.
So they wouldn't let me and then they want to send me some passcode to my phone, but it's a phone number I haven't used in like 5 years. So they wouldn't let me back in.
Oh.
It was crazy. So I started a new one. I started the Skiabakase, which I'm not sure where I saw that first, but I saw that's that's how you say my last name, Skiabakase. So if you look at so if you look at my Instagram, the name of my new Instagram, I'm gonna make up stickers with that. So when people ask me how do you say it, I'll give them my fucking sticker, and I'm like, that's how you say it. Ski a bakase. And I saw that written somewhere. I don't remember where I saw it, but you know, my YouTube is also Skiabakase. So, and I'm on TikTok. I'm on fucking TikTok. So what I do now is I make one video, like 3 minutes. I stick it on Instagram. Then I stick it on TikTok. But on TikTok, I change it a little. I use their AI things. And then I have another video that I stick somewhere else. But I'm trying to get on TikTok. I'm trying to get on. I mean, TikTok is hard. I can't figure out TikTok. Like, I know people on TikTok, but I can't figure out how to find them. You know, I don't understand why and stuff. TikTok is owned by Larry Ellison now. You know,
Oh, is it?
yeah, Trump forced the Chinese to sell TikTok to us. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Can you believe how that's just like fucked up, you know? I don't know that. I don't like that at all, you know. Forcing the Chinese owners to sell TikTok to an American, or we're gonna shut them down in America.
Yeah.
And it happened, you know. And Larry Ellison owns it. I think he's the Oracle guy, isn't he? Oracle.
I think so. Yeah.
Oracle's a local company and stuff. Are you on TikTok or?
Yeah, I haven't really posted anything on there as much as I have on Instagram or YouTube because it just hasn't performed well at all. So I don't know what happened, but stuff I posted on there used to do well, but now it just doesn't do anything.
I'm trying. I decided that I'm making an effort to get on because it's one video. I make one video and I stick it on like 5 or 6 different things. So, and I change it up. You know, I change it a little, but I'm trying to get on TikTok. You know, now that an American owns it, now that I don't got the Chinese government up my ass, I'm like, I'm gonna get on TikTok. God damn it!
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to support TikTok now that it's owned by an American. Don't you agree? Don't you fucking agree? No. My brother used to go to Oracle World. Oracle World used to happen in San Francisco. My brother I don't know if he still has, but he had friends that worked at Oracle. So every year, Oracle makes like accounting software and stuff. I have no clue what any of that shit is, you know. I know nothing about science. In fact, I went to see that movie, the Hail Mary movie, and it's lost on me. I'm like, do you know science or? Were you good in science class or?
I've taken some science classes.
Yeah, you should go see that movie, The Hail Mary, with what's his name? The guy
Almost in sync.
Huh?
Almost in sync.
Well, no, what the guy from Barbie?
Yeah, he was almost in NSYNC.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That guy. What's his name? I don't know. I forgot his name.
Ryan.
Ryan Gosling. Yeah.
Gosling. Yeah.
But it was confusing. Like at one point he's in outer space. The sun's dying. So I was like, the sun's dying, and he's out there trying to save the sun. So I was like,
huh.
It was confusing, but I don't know if it was confusing or I'm just a dumbass. What do you think it is? Am I a dumbass or was the movie confusing?
No, I actually I think it makes sense because in like Armageddon, uh, Bruce Willis is trying to save the daughter, so now they have Ryan Gosling trying to save the son.
That well, he did. He did save the son. That is funny. It's true. I haven't seen that movie Armageddon in a while and stuff, but yeah, I was like here. And you know what really upset me about Hail Mary is it's got that actress who was in it. Remember the AT&T commercials, Lily? They got her for like 2 minutes in the movie. I'm like,
Huh?
you don't hire Lily and just give her 2 minutes, you know?
Right.
Lily should have been on the spaceship, you know? Ryan Gosling's talking to a rock, some rock, alien rock formation. I'm like, he could have been kicking it with Lily.
Kicking it with the Lily.
He could have been kicking it with Lily instead, but he was out there talking to some rock who's from another planet. Oh,
come on. Can't you smell what he's cooking?
yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Why not Lily, dude? You got Lily. You fucking go with Lily, right? Don't you understand? Do you know who Lily is? Do you remember the AT&T commercials for like 5 years ago? She was big for a while too. But,
Is that the girl that says you don't have to change your plan? You do have to change your plan?
no, I think what was her name? Milana. Her name was Milana. Milana. I looked it up, Milana, but I was like,
Don't know.
I'm like, wouldn't you? Why aren't you gonna get on the spaceship? And he didn't even know he didn't want to go. He was like a science teacher. He didn't want to go.
He didn't want to go.
And they drugged him, and he was asleep for like 3 years in the spaceship and stuff. And they weren't even planning for him to come back. They said, you're gonna run out of fuel and die. But while you're out there, can you save the sun? Can you save the sun? And he didn't want to go. He just didn't want to go, you know. But I'm like, if they put in Lily, he probably would have want to go. I'm like, I don't want to go. But if you bring in Lily, I'll go with Lily. You know, Lily can talk me into the spaceship. But
Okay.
yeah, you have no clue what I'm talking about. So
Yeah, I know.
I'm the only loser who's into Lily and stuff. You know, you have no clue. Well, look it up. Just look for Lily AT&T. Google her. You know, you'll know who I'm talking about. But I was like, yeah, I saw her name in the credits. I'm like, I mean, you hire Lily, but you only use her for like 2 minutes. Like, who the fuck does that kind of shit? You know, you hire Lily. I mean, you put her on the spaceship. You know, but then that would have been a different story. You know, they would have been out there creating babies in spaceships. That's a different story at all. He would be kicking it with some rock formation and stuff, you know. It was really weird and stuff. And the rock formation, I don't know, the whole thing was weird. You gotta check out the movie, something Hail Mary. It just came out. You don't go to the movie theaters, do you?
Maybe a couple of times a year.
What was the last movie you went to see?
I saw. What was it?
Was that Sinner? Are you probably went to A1, didn't you? Or F1? Did you see F1 or?
I did see F1, but I saw something since then.
Was it Sinners?
No, it wasn't Sinners. It was near the end of, or like the beginning of January.
What was it about? I see a lot of movies.
Oh, it was that one with Skarsgård, where he plays the guy that takes the insurance company exec hostage.
Oh yeah, what was his name? Oh yeah,
or no, it wasn't an insurance company. It was
Yeah, the
the
CEO,
loan
what's her
company.
name? Yeah, that's a good movie, right?
Yeah.
It turns out she's like an alien and stuff. Yeah.
No. What?
Well, I thought it was a movie where the redhead plays the CEO, and they they take her hostage because they think she's an alien. And it turns out she's an alien.
No, 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 no. That's not the one that we saw. It's what is his name? Peter Skarsgård or whatever. And
Oh yeah, the one where he's an insurance executive, and he convinces
no,
he
it's a bank. He has a loan for a piece of property that he bought and he wanted to develop, but uh, they went behind his back apparently and got the supermarket that was going to build on his property to build on another piece of property so that he would have to default on the loan. And so he got pissed off and went in there with a shotgun attached to a piece of wire. True story. And he put it around the guy's neck and stuff so that like if he moved it would pull the trigger. And so he held him hostage there until they agreed to his demands.
sounds like a fun movie and stuff. You should see Sinners. Sinners is really good. I've seen Sinners 7 times.
You've seen Sinners 7 times?
Sinners has been in the theater since like February last year. I've seen
You
it
saw it 7 times?
Well, yeah, I have the NC Movie Pass, so I can see 4 movies a week. You know,
Yeah.
I can see it in 3D IMAX. And Sinners has been in and out of theater for the whole year. I think every month Sinners goes back into the movie theaters. So yeah, anytime Sinners was there, I went to see it and stuff. It's really good. It's really good. It deserved to win Best Picture. One Battle After Another is okay, but Sinners is just on a different level and stuff. But yeah, I've seen it 7 times. So if I ever ask you to eat some garlic in front of me, you'll understand why. You know, I'm trying to see if you're like a vampire and stuff. You know,
right?
You haven't seen Sinners yet, have you?
No, I haven't seen it.
Sinners is really good.
Okay.
Did you buy a TV? Are you gonna get a TV or?
No, I don't think so.
Because you got the what is that stuff called? That you use instead of the TV. What is it called?
Oh, my projector?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my neighbors has a TV the size of a wall. I mean, it's like the biggest TV. And yeah, she let her curtains open one day, and I was in my balcony, and I'm like, that's a big ass TV. The thing is like the size of a fucking wall and shit, you know?
Yeah.
I can't believe I haven't met her yet. That should be my next best friend, you know? I could go smoke weed and look at some big ass. If it was me, I would get a big ass TV. I would buy like the biggest TV I could find and stuff. You know, I like big TVs. What about you?
I don't know. I'm fine with my projector. It works just fine for what I need.
I think we got 120, but I want a bigger one.
You want a bigger than 120-inch TV?
Yeah, I think
that's like in your day room or something. Like
it's in the living room.
Oh, that's in your living room.
It's in the living room. Yeah. We don't got a day room. We got a living room and 2 bedrooms. We don't have like 20 bedrooms and shit.
Oh, I just figured because you always say senior facility, so I always figure.
Nah, I mean we got a small condo. I mean, yeah, Steven's got more rooms than we do. How many bedrooms you got? Like 3 of them,
Yeah, I have 3 bedrooms.
It was all good.
You were like frozen for a
You were like,
second.
don't want to tell you. No,
Yeah,
that's
you
okay.
got 3 bedrooms. I remember. I didn't even realize that your one room has a open window to the living room, and I was vaping in your house, and you were like staring at me, like, "What are you doing?" I didn't realize you were looking at me vaping that one day.
I think I just smelled it. I'd have to stand up on a ladder to look through that window.
Okay. Can you smell the vape though? I mean, vape.
Yeah,
The vape is really hard to, Hell yeah.
I can smell it.
Are you gonna try weed again? Is that your goal, or
I don't know, maybe one day.
one day you got goals? You should be like a TSA agent. Yeah,
Yeah.
you should be like a bus driver and stuff. The bus drivers where I live, they all got like they have a different license. I don't know, is it A? There's a different license you gotta, and they drug test you. It's like a federal license. So, but they drug test you.
Mm.
Would you ever like drive for Uber or Lyft or?
Uber or Lyft? I don't know. Yeah, there's a guy at my church who does that.
I don't know. Do they make money though? I mean, I hear different things from people.
Well, I think he does okay. You know, it's enough for what he needs.
That's a great thing about where I live. There's always Uber drivers. You know, people come
Yeah.
from people come from all over the Bay Area, including Sacramento, just to drive in Walnut Creek. So, it's always funny. Some people end up in Walnut Creek. A bunch of times, people have driven from San Francisco because they're driving somebody to Walnut Creek from San Francisco. I'm like, you gotta be wealthy if you're fucking taking Uber from San Francisco to like Walnut Creek. That's like $100 ride or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think the most expensive was 75. When I went to the airport in San Diego, my dad and my stepmom, they live in San Marcos, but it's like over an hour away from the airport. And yeah, I took Uber. It was like $75. What's the most expensive Uber driver you ever taken?
Probably just like $20. Maybe 40, but I don't think I've done one more than 20.
The least I did was like $6. When I went to Concord. I did Vinny's show. Last time I was there, like a month ago, I think.
Uh-huh.
I got fucking lost from the BART station, and I took like a $5 Uber to Vinny's. I couldn't figure out where the fuck it was, I couldn't figure out where it was. I was like lost too. And I got lucky because I had no Wi-Fi on my phone, so I had to find a place with Wi-Fi just so I could call the Uber, get the Uber. And I found an open Wi-Fi somewhere, and I got to Vinny's.
Yeah.
Very inspirational, isn't it? Like inspirational story.
So inspirational.
I know. But yeah, I mean Uber is great. I use Uber over Lyft. I don't know because it's easier to move from phone to phone. Lyft is a hassle, to switch. But Uber, you can use anything and get Uber and stuff. It's always like $14, $15. I always have conversations with people. I like it when they're like foreigners. They don't say shit to me. Like, The weirdest thing, the last Uber drive drove, I took the guy. I when I get to Rossmore, they have like cards. They have cards they give us at Rossmore, so we can
Yeah.
flash them when we come in. And I swear the Uber driver started saying, "Oh my God, that security guard is hot. Your security guard is hot." And I was like, "Oh man, this is great." Like I don't, I don't see the security. So, but she's okay. But I was like, "Yeah, the security driver's hot." I was like, okay. I think one time she even called me honey.
Wow.
Do you like it when women call you honey?
I don't know. It depends on how they say it.
Yeah, I find it kind of weird, like I don't know, when random women just call me honey. What's up, honey? I'm like, okay.
Right.
But yeah, she called me honey one time. I'm not a bee, so why they call me honey? God damn it! But yeah,
Yeah.
I flashed my card. But yeah, so, but I have conversations with them. With you, one time, it said the driver likes to speak. The driver is a good conversationalist. So I felt like I had to have a conversation with the driver. A lot of times I have to explain what Rossmore is, what it is. But I think, would you make a good driver though? Are you a good driver?
I think so.
Do you get stopped at all, or when was the last time the police stopped you for anything?
Well, last time I got a ticket was 2008, I think.
What was it for? 2008.
Yeah, for speeding.
Damn. How fast were you going?
90.
Where 90? Where were you at?
Dixon.
Oh. Were you trying to get somewhere? I mean,
Yeah.
why were you speeding? What was the reason? Do you remember?
I wanted to get home.
Okay. Did you have to go to the bathroom, or
No.
how much was your ticket?
Probably like 300 or something.
I used to get stopped all the time, and they would always tell me that one of my lights was out. Like, yeah, I would get stopped. Then they would check my driving record and stuff.
Look at the ad I just saw in Marketplace on the lower left. Can you see?
What is it?
Lower left-hand corner.
Oh, the free ticket giveaway.
Free ticket giveaway for the San Jose Improv. It's Birdman.
Where are you going? Or?
No, I was on there checking if I had sold something.
Oh yeah.
And it said, "Hey, do you want free tickets to go see Jaime Birdman Acosta on April 1st?"
Oh yeah.
I don't think you can sell tickets on Facebook Marketplace. Like, they'll take them down.
No, I mean, literally, it's one of those. It's an ad for the San Jose Improv.
Oh.
So, like, here, I'll show you.
Do you sell stuff on Marketplace?
Wait, hold on. Let's see.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen ads on Marketplace before.
Right, but it's there. It is.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's Birdman. So I see the Birdman giving away a ticket, or San Jose Improv giving away tickets to a show.
Does he still have his bird with him, or
Poncho, or what was his name? Poncho or Paco, or what's his name?
Didn't he bring a bird around?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those birds live a long time and stuff. Yep. That is crazy.
Yeah, I want to say it's Paco or Poncho or something with a P.
Yeah, it's weird, like the Uber drivers. And one time, it said it was a minute away, and then it just took off somewhere, and then it told me it was like 15 minutes away. I'm like, how do they go from a minute away to 15 minutes away?
Because they threw it back in the hopper.
They probably got a booty call or something.
No,
They got a booty call. maybe the passenger is hot. Uh, you know, I always see these porn scenes where the delivery drivers are always like banging some hottie in a porn movie. I used to deliver pizzas, but I never got any. I never got any sex out of delivering a pizza. You know,
Yeah.
nobody ever told me like I have no money, but I'll suck your dick. I wonder if that really happens. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just ugly and stuff. Nobody wanted to do that. I'd rather just pay you. You know, get the fuck out. I'll pay you. You know. But I keep seeing these porn movies. They're banging the Uber drivers, the delivery drivers. I'm like, I never got any sex out of delivering the pizzas and stuff. You know. What about you?
Did I ever get sex from delivering a pizza?
Well, no. I mean, did you ever deliver? Did you ever work as a delivery driver?
I never did. No.
Okay, so yeah. So I was like, I'm like, is it me? I never got that one call like, hey, I can't afford a pizza, but I'll fuck you instead. You know, be like, okay. And maybe it's just me. All these great porn scenes, I'm like, you know, like, I don't know. I'm like, did I miss out? I'm like, if these women are really banging the Uber drivers, I might start working Uber too. You know, like you need incentive. You know, I'm old school. You know, when I used to have a job in high school, you know, I used to always back in these days. You believe that your job had a side benefit. You know, when I worked at a gas station, I would just get myself free gas. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a side hustle, you know. Every job is a side hustle. I went to a senior event in Oakland at a weed event, and one of the women there, she's like older than me. She's like, I just got a new hip. And I was like, that's just great. And then she tries to talk me into going to her house. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm. But she said the one thing that turns Chris off.
Well, yeah, this is good.
The one thing that turns Chris off. What is that thing, Steven? You can't smoke in my house. I'm like, why the fuck am I going over there? Like, but I'm like,
she wants you to put her new hip to work.
I'm not trying out no new hips. You know what I mean? But she's like, yeah, I live like a block away. I'm like, that is great.
So isn't that just so that if you ask me, I think she was saying, "Let's fuck."
Yeah, but I don't get invited to women's houses that often, and when I do, I always get like freaked out over it because I'm like, it's like
you got performance anxiety.
Yeah, and the other thing is, what if they're gonna rob me? I don't know. I don't know this woman, you know. I'm not trying to get robbed, you know. And so, but yeah, like she's older than me. I don't think she was trying to get me there to fuck her, but she might have. But as soon as she said those words, what are those words, Steven?
You can't smoke in my house.
Boom! That's the word.
Boom!
Boom! That's how do you turn Chris off? Like, yeah, my dick is hard. I'm like, we got a new hip here, you know. Like, well, let's do this. I bet she's got some Vicodin from her surgery. Yes. We could party. Did you just say we can't smoke? Well, fuck that shit, you know. Fuck that. And then she named her building, but she's like trying to talk me into it for like 10 minutes. But I was like, I was fucking high, you know. But I was with a friend of mine, but I don't know. It's Oakland, you know. I live in Walnut Creek. That's the other thing. Is it's Oakland. Like I don't know what's waiting for me in that. Am I paranoid or I just don't get invited to people's houses that often, you know. Especially women. So Do you think I'm paranoid or?
I don't know.
What,
Maybe.
what about you? Do you get invited to women's houses often or?
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you go? Do they ever tell you can't smoke weed? You ever go?
They never tell me that because
They
they
know.
already know
Yeah.
that I don't smoke it.
But that's the one thing. You tell me I can't. What is that phrase again? You can't smoke weed. I'm like, why the fuck are we going there? Because we're here. We're in a weed lounge smoking weed. I mean, like, what do you mean I can't smoke weed? I know why I can't smoke weed in my house. I think it's crazy they won't allow you to smoke weed in your residence. I think it's crazy. And
if it was your residence.
Yeah, but
I mean, if you actually physically owned it, the city wouldn't be able to say shit.
I heard hip replacements are like the most painful surgeries. I heard knee replacements are
like, I think it has a long recovery time.
Yeah, it's painful and stuff. But I don't know. I probably would ask her, "Can I see the old knee? Do you got the old knee or the old hip?"
The old hip.
Hip replacements. Is that like a metal hip, or do they put like?
I think it's plastic.
It's bionic. Like it's not bionic.
It's bionic.
I'll probably try and see it. Let me look at your hip. Let me see that scar. Let me see that scar. Now I'm getting creepy.
Now you're getting creepy.
But I don't think.
Now he's getting creepy. Watch out.
You never know. I don't think she listens to my podcast. You never know. You never know. But I got her number. I got her number like a year ago. She told me to go to 420 at this place called Rooted. It's a dispensary lounge. And the third Friday of the month. And the crazy thing is they got vendors. They got weed vendors giving out free stuff to the seniors. And one guy was giving out joints. And when I asked for a joint, he didn't want to give me one because I wasn't old enough. Like, what a dick, I'm only 13 months away from being 55. Can you even imagine that in 13 months, I'm going to be old enough to live in Rossmore, I'm going to be old enough to live in Rossmore.
So does your mom lease it or rent it? Or does
she owns. She owns this condo.
She owns the condo.
The problem with Rossmore is that they got high fees. What is that fee called?
HOA.
Yeah, because
homeowners.
They got 2 golf courses.
Right.
They got a bunch of pools. They're building new pickleball courts. They have a pickleball courts, but now they're building them near the golf course. So it takes a lot of money to keep this place operational. And that's the problem because it used to be you couldn't rent these places out for a long time. But because of COVID, the city forced them to open up the rentals, right? So you can rent this condo for like $3,000. The problem is the owner still pays that fee. So somebody could be giving me $3,000 to live there, but I gotta pay that $1,500 fee, which is high, and it goes up every fucking year, And the truth is, I don't know why we're there, We don't even play golf. Like, I understand if you play golf and you want to live there, but your grandmother lived there, remember? Didn't your grandmother live at Rossmore?
Yeah.
I mean, why? How did she end up at Rossmore? Do you remember why she went to Rossmore in the first place?
I don't remember why. My grandpa had died, and she wanted to just move into a place, and just have her own little place,
Yeah.
It's
nice. I like Rossmore.
Yeah, so that I don't know. That's where the place that she chose. she didn't want to be too far away from friends that she had in Los Gatos.
Where does she used to live?
Los Gatos.
Oh, damn. I lived in Los Gatos for a while.
Did you?
Yeah, for like my mom used to live in Los Gatos. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Los Gatos is nice, but
Yeah, well, she actually lived in Monte Sereno.
where's that at?
Well,
Sacramento.
it's right. What?
Isn't it? Oh no, Monte Sereno is on the coast over by Pacifica.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Well, it's like really close to Los Gatos.
Yeah.
Oh, further down. Okay.
Yeah. Los Gatos is a nice area. It's rich, though. It's even richer now than it used to be.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because I think that she sold. Oh gosh, I don't remember how much she sold the property for, but it's worth way more now.
Oh yeah, I mean, of course it is. It's gone up. Did you know you have to pay property taxes if you sell your house and you buy something smaller? They're gonna tax you. So
yeah, sure.
Because they want you to go up, they expect you to sell your house and buy something bigger, In LA, they have a housing tax.
Mm-hmm.
They put in a housing tax like 2 years ago, and then they had the fires. So all these people who are gonna sell their land because they can't afford to rebuild have to pay taxes on that shit. That's kind of fucked. And somebody told me that about Rossmore, that if your house burns down or your condo burns down in Rossmore, you still gotta pay the fee and the mortgage, and then you gotta pay for a rental property too. So it's crazy.
Yeah,
it is crazy. But yeah, I mean, I liked Rossmore, but why live in a place with a golf course if you don't play golf?
Oh.
And it's hard to get around too. There's no public transportation nearby and stuff. Like on the weekends, I can't even, unless I get a ride or take Lyft or Uber, I can't leave my area where I live. There's no bus. There's no bus anywhere near me on the weekends. That's what happens when you live in a rich area. They really don't give a fuck about public transportation. They expect you to afford Uber and shit, I mean, yeah, I'm complaining about like, yeah, there's no crime. There's no fucking, anytime there's some kind of crime in Rossmore, it's always somebody related to somebody who lives there. Yeah. Because they know everybody going in and out of there and stuff. They check everybody. They check IDs. They got it all planned out and stuff. Would you ever live in a place like Rossmore?
Sure, why not?
What about you? What about your parents? Did they ever think about moving to a senior area? Or?
I don't think my mom would want to do that.
Some people don't like it. It's like college, It's like college for seniors. If you haven't lived in the dorms, that's what it's like. You got people all around you. They got nothing to do with their lives. So they're always like watching you, It's like, that's the part I don't like, My thing is always good to be like the richer people in a bad area, because then people treat you with respect. If you live in Rossmore, like Walnut Creek, where you got a condo, they look down at you, because they got some big ass houses. that's one thing I never really got into Walnut Creek. I never really felt like I belonged in Walnut Creek. You know, I'm kind of like in the
Yeah.
middle. I always thought I'm in the middle of all that. You know, I live in Walnut Creek, but I go to Oakland, I go to San Francisco, so you know, I see all the different sides of the spectrum. Usually, most people just stick to where they're at. You know, a lot of people don't leave Walnut Creek or they don't go to other areas. They don't know what's really happening, but I do. I do know. That's what's exciting, isn't it? Are you
Yeah.
excited, Steven?
I am excited.
So,
I can tell how excited you are.
so are you gonna fly to Portland, or what are your plans?
I don't know. Maybe I'll take the train there and then I'll fly back.
Oh yeah. Do they have? Do you gotta take a passport on the train, or do you gotta use the real ID or something?
I don't think I'd have to take a passport. I'm not leaving the country.
But what about the real ID? You got a real ID, or
I think I do.
do you have an? Does your ID or your driver's license have like the bear in the corner?
I don't know. I don't have it on me at the
Bear or
moment.
the star or whatever.
Yeah, that's how you can tell because you can't get on a plane without the real ID or a passport. So if you do fly, you do gotta check, make sure you got the real ID and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta do that because yeah, they're like sticklers about that shit and stuff. I got my real ID. I came in. I got my little golden bear in the corner.
Little golden bear.
I'm all certified. I'm all certified. God damn it! I'm all fucking tagged. You know, I always find it funny all this fight about whether you should have an ID to vote. Like, I mean, who doesn't have an ID or a driver's license in America? Is there actually people who don't have IDs in America? Like, why are you even fighting over this kind of stuff? You know, you can't drive without a driver's license. So why are you fighting over if you need IDs to vote? Like why wouldn't you have an ID? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that?
Well, I think the biggest thing is that the IDs aren't free. The people are saying that you got to have a free ID, otherwise it's not fair.
Well, I mean, yeah. How much? It's like $20 though. I mean, but I think
Well, yeah, but it's still something. It's got to be free.
Well, I mean, I think they're free. I think when they send it to you, it's free. You know, I think if you lose it, they charge you, but they do give you the IDs for free. I mean,
Do they?
yeah, because don't you get your driver's license in the mail?
Yeah, but I still had to pay for it.
Well, yeah. Well, how do you have to pay for it?
At the DMV.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, there's ways of getting it free, isn't there?
Not that I'm aware of.
I mean, there should be. It's true. You should get.
There should be.
It should be free, but I just don't see how people live in America without an ID. Why are we even fighting over that kind of stuff? You know? Why are we even fighting over that kind of stuff? That's all. I'm saying. That's all I'm really talking about.
All right.
So what's new with you? What's your summer goal?
Huh? My summer plans?
What are your summer plans?
I don't know. Just keep doing the same thing.
Do you like the summertime, or
Yeah,
do you like the hot
um,
weather?
yeah. I like some of it. Not like it too hot, but
You can go jogging at midnight if you want.
yeah, I could do that. But I'm usually pretty tired by then.
Oh yeah. You don't like jogging at night?
Uh, no, I do like it. If I have the energy to do it, then I'll do it.
Oh yeah. That's one thing. Yeah. That's one thing about Vegas. When it's hot in Vegas, what I do is I go out in the morning, then I go back to the hotel and chill out in the afternoon, and I go back around 6 p.m. So I kind of avoid the hot times. But you live in hot weather. Are you used to that? Was that hot where you grew up, or?
Uh, it was uh no, I don't know. It was about the typical California weather. It could get hot in the summertime.
It was hot like last weekend, so it was hot last week where I was at in Walnut Creek. But I usually
Yeah.
escape it. I come to San Francisco.
Hmm.
What happened to your video?
Yeah, he went sideways.
Did you go sideways again?
Well, I got a fucking spam call
Oh,
in the middle of this. Well, hold on.
that sucks.
There you go.
What are they trying to sell you?
Well, I didn't even answer it. It just flipped the phone, even though I didn't move the phone.
There you go.
I love the spam calls. Nobody calls me and stuff. I always mess with them and stuff. The spammers.
Yeah, they're fun to mess with.
I ask them what they're wearing. Like, what are you wearing? Oh God, you got a sexy voice. Where you at? Can you come over? Because I used to do telemarketing, so I feel like because I did telemarketing, I have the right to mess with the other telemarketers. I used to call for the San Francisco Chronicle. Hello, we have a special deal. For $1 a week, you get the Sunday paper delivered. But you know what? Monday through Saturday is free. So you're only paying for Sunday, but we're going to deliver the whole week. And then they'll be like, no, I don't want to do that. I hate the fucking paper. I don't even know. People don't even read newspapers anymore. When was the last time you read a newspaper, Paul?
Actually read a newspaper not too long ago because I was in the hospital and there was like a throwaway.
Oh, okay.
So it was nice to hold. But yeah, other than that, yeah. I'm seeing if this will show up on your screen.
You know, they got a newspaper where I live in Rossmore. So every Wednesday, they got a newspaper that my mom reads and stuff. She's in the paper once in a while. She's like a bridge champion. The bridge to nowhere. My mom is the champion of the bridge to nowhere. I love it. Did you know that they're building a bridge near the 101 for animals? They're building a bridge just for animals. You live near the 101, don't you? Or
Don't you? I used to live near the 101. Do you, Steven?
Steven, you live near the 101?
I don't live near the 101 at all.
Okay.
I used to live right off the 101, like 5-minute drive off
I
101.
thought the 101 goes to Sacramento.
Goes all the way from San Francisco to LA.
Well, where does it go if it doesn't go through Sacramento?
Because it doesn't go north of San Francisco.
Oh, is that the?
It does go north of San Francisco. It goes up to.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. It
Rosa.
goes all the way to the border. You're right. What am I thinking? Duh.
It goes all the
But
way.
it goes around you.
Yeah, it goes all the way to Canada, doesn't it? The 101.
Probably.
Like the El Camino Real. Where does the El Camino Real go to?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of San Francisco to LA.
Oh yeah, the El Camino goes all the way to LA. Or?
Yeah, I believe so.
I never. If I would have tried that, if I had known, if I had known the El Camino went all the way to LA, I would have tried to drive it one day.
It would take you forever.
That's the kind of badass. And then I would post it online and try and get views. Because why wouldn't you? You know, isn't everything we do these days for views and views and views?
Right.
So what do you think, Steven? Should children be allowed to ride Waymo by themselves?
You can tell Steven's got their opinion.
No.
I
No.
don't know.
I think it should be like an airplane as long as it's the adult putting you in there and the adult taking you out. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not, you know. Because the Waymos are safe, aren't they? I mean, they really don't get into many accidents, you know. I don't remember the last time. The great thing about Waymos, they don't go that fast. You know, they're not like people. They're not gonna try and drive 70 miles on the Mission Boulevard or something, you know.
We're getting close.
We're getting close.
We're only a couple minutes away from that 3:00 hour.
Oh yeah. So when's your next show in San Francisco? When are you coming to visit us again?
I don't have any in San Francisco right now. I just have that Oakland one with the Golden Ratio or whatever.
What about that Monday show? Have you tried to get on there? What's the name of that show?
Which one?
The one that the Monday night one. The one in San Francisco. Was it
Oh, that I did before?
with Holmgren and them, yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen Andrew Holgren
don't know.
for over a decade.
Oh yeah.
I should hit I should hit them up.
Yeah, that was a fun show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what we should do is go one of those escape rooms. Have you ever been in an escape room or
I haven't.
because Andrew Holmgren told me he works in an escape room where it's not the planetarium but the other one.
The Exploratorium.
Yeah, the in the Exploratorium. He works in an escape room at the Exploratorium or something.
Gotcha.
But those escape rooms are expensive as fuck, you know? Makes you not want to escape at all. I'll just sit there, like, I'll be the first person to just move into the escape room. Like, I couldn't get out. I couldn't get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? You look excited, Steven. What are you looking at?
Oh, I was looking at a picture of a train.
What train is it?
It's the train that supposedly is going to be behind the Union Pacific Big Boy when it comes out here again in a couple of weeks.
Is that the Fresno train? Or?
Fresno train? No, it's not going to Fresno.
You mean the Bob's Big Boy? Or?
No, it's a steam locomotive.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you going to take it or are you going to ride it?
I'm not gonna ride it. That's really expensive, but I'll watch it go by.
So are you gonna go see Sammy and what is next Monday or
Yeah, next Monday he'll be at Punchline.
are you going for sure? I might go. Let me see if the government funnels me before the first. If the government gives me my money before the first, but yeah, I saw him in Vegas. It's a pretty good show and stuff. These are the best shows. When they're at war with Iran, this is when he kills it and stuff. You know, this is where he gets excited and stuff. When was the last time you saw him? He was in Oakland, but I was sick. He was in Oakland a couple of weeks ago.
Who?
Sammy. He performed in Oakland like a week ago. But I was sick.
Oh, okay.
I was sick. But yeah.
We'll come up to Sacramento. You see him there.
Yeah, next Monday. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if I got time because
Okay.
you know.
Yeah. You're a busy guy.
Well, no, I got this. I'm doing the podcast, so. But I could probably get on there on the Flix bus. But what's the name of the other bus?
Big bus or whatever.
The big bus. I can make it there by 7. Where is the? It's the Punchline or
Yeah.
the Sack Punchline? Oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll look
All
into it. Talk to my financial advisor.
Yeah.
See if I can work it out.
Yeah.
Sammy won't like hook us up. Will he get it? Let us in for free or?
Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I'll get in for free for sure.
What
I
about
don't know about
me?
you, but I don't know.
Why would because you know the people at the Punchline or
Yeah.
you see? I might have to pay. How much are the tickets?
I don't know, probably like $20 or something.
Oh yeah. I haven't been to the Punchline in a while, so do you still go to the SF Punchline or?
Well, I could have gone yesterday, but I didn't go. But it'd be nice to go again. I'll probably do it at some point.
It was warm in San Francisco last week.
Yeah.
It hit like 80 something degrees. And the crazy part is the businesses here don't have AC, you know. It's never hot here. So you know, you're a shit out of luck. But it was hella nice out here. Nice and sunny. I even went to Pier 39 just to kick it out there and stuff. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. Do you ever go to Pier 39?
Pier 39, yeah, I've been there.
Yeah. We should go to Alcatraz and stuff. I haven't been to Alcatraz in years. But we got to go to Alcatraz and then try to escape.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. They have that challenge. It's called the Alcatraz challenge, where you basically swim from Alcatraz to Crissy Field.
Yeah, my brother did a triathlon. He swam. That's why I don't understand why they think people couldn't escape. People swim that all the time, don't they? But they're in wetsuits.
And they're being watched, and it's the middle of the day, and the weather's better than what they had to deal with, and yeah.
Hell yeah! I'm like, I met somebody who came just to swim that thing.
Right.
You know, I'm like, that's crazy and stuff. You know, that is crazy. But my brother used to do triathlons, and he did that one. But I was like, I was hoping the sharks would get him. I'm like, oh, sharks. I thought it'd be the coolest thing because, yeah, my brother died.
That's just
trying to swim from Alcatraz. You know, the sharks got him. So sad. It would be the coolest story, you know, like, it would be the coolest. I would tell everybody, like, yeah, my brother got eaten by a shark trying to swim from Alcatraz.
So, Steven, I know you've been plugging your stuff as we go along, but we're about to shut it down. Tell us what you got one more time that you can remember in the up and coming future. Anything you want to promote? We know that your Instagram is, of course, I can't see it from across the room.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do on Insta?
Right.
Which I believe is also your website. But plug one more time before we get out of here.
Okay, yeah, just you know, what do you guys want to do on Instagram? And what do you guys want to do.com is my website, and I have Drake's Brewing Company on April 29th in Sacramento. Golden Giggles on April 15th in Oakland. And Wowie Zowie in Nevada City on April 11th, as well as some other shows that I might be on, but they're not like for sure. And then there's some more stuff in May and whatnot, but that's what I have coming up.
All right, cool. And then you guys know everything that I do here at the studios is Ed Studios Online, wherever podcasts could be seen and heard. Also, my name's right there, Paul Brumbaugh. You can check me out on all socials. And if I'm appearing somewhere in your neck of the woods, please reach out to me. We'd love to get you on that guest list. And then back over to you, Chris.
I'm doing Painkillers, a comedy competition Sunday, April 12th, 7:30 p.m. A no cover charge, and it's in Rockland, California. And I don't even know who the hell are any of these people I'm competing against.
It's okay. It's all about you anyway. So it's Painkillers. What date?
Painkillers, April 12th.
All right.
April 12th, 7:30 p.m. And that's in Rockland, California. Rockland.
Okay.
How far are you from Rockland, Steven?
I don't know, like 20 minutes.
You like to rock? Rockland is where the donkey is. Isn't that, what's the name of that donkey?
Donkey.
Donkey.
Oh, boxing donkey?
Yeah, isn't that in Rockland or?
That's in Roseville.
Oh, yeah, well, shit. There's one in Rockland. Isn't there like an open mic in Rockland? Or?
Not that I'm aware of.
It
might be.
Yeah, I thought Boxing Donkey was in Rockland. No, Rockland is where the 49ers used to train years ago. Well, yeah. So I'm in Rockland. Are you gonna take me there? Are you gonna take me to Rockland?
Yeah, if you want to go to Rockland, we can go there.
Yeah, because I mean, you said you were gonna sign up with me, right? Both of you bailed on it. I thought we were gonna do this as a team, you know.
All right, guys, we got to get out of here. Otherwise, we'll be bumping into the next show like a rear end, guys.
Well, thank you for being on, Steven.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We'll see you guys next week here.
All right.
See ya.
See you later.